In an effort to reduce waste pollution and promote a circular economy in Lagos State, the Lagos State Waste Management Authority (LAWMA) says the state government is setting up material recovery facilities and waste-to-energy plants in strategic places to boost waste management. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of LAWMA, Dr. Muyiwa Gbadigeshi, said that the initiative was in line with the authority's vision of diverting 90% of waste from dump sites through innovative recycling and resource recovery strategies. He disclosed this when the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, paid him a courtesy visit in his office. Gbadigeshi noted that LAWMA recently signed a memorandum of understanding with a Ghanaian firm to improve waste management in the state.
Another way that we're managing this rapidly increasing volume of waste is to upgrade the waste treatment infrastructure. And that means introduction of transfer loading stations. Because for now, what happens is that when the waste is collected from the home, they go straight to the dump site. And that means that they have a lengthy turnaround time. If it takes you an hour to get to the dump site and then an hour to come back to continue clearance, that's not efficient. But once we have transfer loading stations, they can dump the waste at the transfer loading station and go back to quickly clear additional waste. But not just the transfer loading stations, we're also introducing material recovery facilities. So last year, the state government signed a memorandum of understanding with Zoom Lion Nigeria, which is a subsidiary of a Ghanaian company. We are starting with the two major dump sites, Olusosun and Solus 3. Olusosun is at Ojota. Solus 3 is at Igondo. We'll build transfer loading stations so that the trucks will go in there, but they'll dump within a contained facility. And then we now use long distance trailers to move waste to a material recovery site, facility in Ikorodu, which will go to break ground, I think, in July. And then the construction time is about 15 months or so. Similarly with Solus 3, we're going to close down that site, build a transfer loading station, and then divert waste to a new material recovery facility in Badagry. We'll extract all the gas and cover the waste. In the case of Olusosun, we're looking at working with the industrial facilities at the back so that they can use that gas to power their generators. So all these are projects that are being done in partnership with private investors. So, and also we are planning a biogas facility. We completed a feasibility study last year in partnership with the Swedish government. In Sweden, they've pretty much achieved zero waste because they take all their sewage and their organic waste and they use it to produce biomethane. Because this is Lagos and is the center of excellence, we're determined to replicate that Swedish model here. So that's for a biogas plant that will take care of some of our wastewater and also our organic waste. Out of that 13,000 tons, 6,500 tons is organic waste, which shouldn't be going to landfill. We should be able to use it to produce compost for greening the city and for agricultural use, and then biomethane for powering the mass transit fleet of Lamata. By the way, that feasibility study was done in partnership with Lamata. So it was Lamata LAWMA. And their plan, they're bringing in 2,000 CNG-powered buses this year, 500 from next quarter. And so eventually, once the biogas plant is completed, they will be using that. Yeah.
The managing director also said that the state government was partnering with some investors to establish the waste-to-energy plants.
So the last one I'll talk about is the waste-to-energy plants that we're planning for Ekpe. If you go towards our side, you know that we have a landfill in Ekpe. Though you probably don't know that we've closed it. Yes, we closed it, we're decommissioning it, so we don't dump waste there again. Instead of that landfill, we're going to have a waste to energy plant, also by a private investor, a Dutch company called Harvest Waste. And that's another country where we've done study tours. I mentioned we went to Sweden. We've also gone to Netherlands on the invitation of the Dutch government. And the Dutch government is also supporting this Harvest Waste company to the tune of 100 million euro. That plant will take 2,500 tons of waste daily and produce 60 to 80 megawatts of electricity.
The NAN delegation, led by Mrs. Ifenywa Omowole, head of Lagos Editorial Operations, lauded LAWMA for the efforts made in the area of waste management in the state. She noted that NAN's wide reach, if leveraged on, could help in deepening the efforts of LAWMA in advocating a cleaner Lagos.
We have media partnerships with Reuters of the UK, with Xinhua, China, DPA, the German news agency, AFP, the French news agency. We have a lot of other news agencies globally that we are in partnership with. What it means simply is that anything we write is global. And we know that we all need foreign funds as well as home funds. And so when your news is on the global page and you write a proposal, for instance, if I'm wrong, I'm sure Dr. Hussein can correct me. You write a proposal for assistance from other countries. They Google to know what you have been doing. It is our story, the News Agency of Nigeria's story, that puts you on the world map, where they know, okay, they're actually doing this, or they are planning to do this, so we can assist. And that's where we are.